Hello, this is your author Mark coming to you live with another interesting discussion. Now, this discussion will be called, Is it time to look for another citizenship besides the U.S. and to find a alternative country to live in? Now, may I say before I get into this particular discussion, I'm coming to you with a heavy heart when it comes to making a video like this. But there are a few reasons for this, and I'm gonna tell you all of them in this video, and you can make your own conclusions. You can also comment on it down below on my YouTube channel, whatever you want to do. You can even subscribe to my channel if you guys like this. That's okay too. Now, the reason I say that it is time to look for another citizenship and to look for another country to live as American people, because let's look at it. Let's look at it step by step at this situation, what I am talking about. Now, our economic situation in America is bleak because, number one, the unemployment is high. Our U.S. currency, the U.S. dollar, it is being decimated. And the dollar every day loses its value, and the thing is, because of certain things in America, the businesses are closing, and there are already underway massive layoffs. Now, the other thing we have to consider this thing now, because of the economic situation, because of other issues, we have to ask ourselves the question: is America on its downward spiral altogether? Now, when I talk about getting an alternative citizenship and finding another country to live, we also have to ask ourselves this question: would other countries that we want to move to, wherever in the world, we have to ask ourselves a question: would those countries let us in as Americans in the first place? Now, that is also a valid question to ask. Now, the other thing that has to because you have these talking heads like Sean Hannity, you had Rush Limbaugh, you had basically Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity saying that, Rush Limbaugh used to say, well, it will never be time to leave America, it will never be time to do this, America's always going to be great, and all that stuff. And to a point, he does have a point. But the question is, because let's face it, America itself, it is an empire in the long run, and it is an empire in the long run. So, all empires are born, they rise, and they fall. Let's be honest with each other. And to be honest with you, let's not mince words. America is an empire too. Now, well, whether this is good or bad, that's another topic for another discussion. But the thing is, But what's going on in America right now, with all the problems that we have, I think the greatness of America is behind us, and it is not just the reason I say that the great days of America are behind. It's because the American people have lost their work ethic, which, in my opinion, they lost their work ethic. That is because, it's not partially their fault, because they also have become too dependent on the system. And to be honest with you, it's partially not their fault that they have become dependent on the system and all that. Because, to be honest with you, if I have to take, let us do a mathematical analysis in this case. Now, for example, if I now here's the question. If I have to go to work as an American for $7.25 an hour, okay, that is minimum wage. Now it's 25, whatever. But let's, for the simplicity of this math, let's stick with $7.25. It's easier to calculate. If I have to get a job that pays me $7.25 an hour, and it is a minimum wage job, okay, but then I have to pay my electric bill. I have to pay my phone bill, my house payment, whatever, my apartment, whatever, and then I get more money. Basically taking a public assistance. If I make more money on public, I'm not saying but if an American person makes more money on public assistance than working now, what does that tell you? It's just a simple math. Now, question. Now, the thing is, with all this economic turmoil, like I said, we have to ask ourselves in the question that are those other countries, will they let us in? Because like I said, it's their country, so they can do whatever they want. Now, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, if America falls, I'm going to move to another country." Blah blah blah. But you have to ask yourself: are they going to let us in or not? Now, there's another. We talked about the American people's work ethic, etc., etc. But also, America, it is not what it once was. It's not even the caliber of people that we had before. Because see, those people who put us on the moon did all this. They were different quality of people because they had work ethic. They wanted to do something for their country and all that. Now, those days of hard work and putting a man on the moon and doing all these wonderful things are behind us, because people, like I said, people have become too dependent on the system. The work ethic has changed. The whole even let's be honest here. Even the nature of employment and work has changed because of invention of computers and all that stuff. But that's another thing. Now, is it time? Now let's get back to this. Is it time to look for another citizenship and another country to live in? Possibly, yes. Because to my conclusion, I would have to say yes. That is because, what's going on in America, with people dependent on the system, this and all these other things like unemployment, etc. Personally, this thing, what's going on in America, it is unsustainable. Now, and I'm going to end with this. Now, a lot of people say that when Donald Trump comes to power, it's gonna be great. The system's gonna change. Everything's gonna be okay. No, it is, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I have some bad news. Unfortunately, it is not gonna get any better. The only thing we can probably expect is an economic collapse, because. Now, can we rebuild America again? We could do that, but let's just say that America will need some spring. Let's put it this way: spring cleaning. It's going to need a major spring cleaning. So, is the economic collapse coming? Maybe. And the other thing, but the only way to fix all these problems, in my opinion, is to basically do not an economic collapse, ladies and gentlemen, but it is to basically do let's put it this way, an economic reset. Now, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in my next video. So you can leave a comment, you can subscribe to my channel, and tell me what you think of my videos. Thank you very much.